Good morning, it's June 16th, and it's a beautiful day. Got a couple things to do, but the main project today is I'm going to fix that drone, and we are gonna fly the drone today. So here's the drone. Talked about it last video, and a video before that, but see this, there's a missing piece. I glued this all together. It was in like 100 different pieces, and as you can see, it's all glued back together in all these different places, and in order for this to land properly, it definitely needs to, this needs to be secured. That's objective number one for today. We're gonna get on that. This guy caused me so many problems yesterday and this morning. I dropped it and it broke. They didn't really have anything that I could see working, but I bought this anyways. It's a welding, like a plastic welding thing, so I don't know, I don't really have a plan. I'm gonna say, you fail to plan, you plan to fail, so hopefully I get lucky with this. I have a couple ideas, but I didn't find exactly what I was looking for. Maybe I didn't go to the right store. My theory is, everything's been going wrong today for me. I've been on the phone for hours trying to deal with different companies, and my hard drive broke. Had to buy another one. And everything's just not going smoothly, so I figure something has to go smoothly, so hopefully it's the drone fixing. Oh, and also, hopefully that sounds a little bit better. I haven't had a battery to replace that with for the last couple days. That's 2 videos, I think, so hopefully that didn't bother you guys too much. I need to go wash this off quick. I thought this was a different type of like glue. I didn't think it was as runny.
Are you almost out of glue?
Kind of have to admit, that's one of my less thought out ideas ever. I'm gonna give it a 20% chance of sticking and like doing what I was trying for it to do there. And then if it sticks, a 50% chance of it flying. I should have bought one of the elbow ones. I don't know why I bought it with like 3 holes in it and all the glue is like all over the place. All right, I'm gonna take this guy and move him. So remember how I said that today's been a little bit of a hectic day where nothing's been really going my way? It reminded me of a tip that I want to tell you guys. It's a pretty helpful life tip, because you're always finding yourself on the phone with companies and it just always seems like it's very unhelpful. You keep hitting like dead ends and you're talking to people. And I just kind of want to give you a couple tips, 2 tips specifically, on how to deal with that kind of situation. So for example, for me, today I started off, I had to call the IRS because they didn't like my insurance I gave them. And then I had to call Western Union because I was trying to send money and there was an issue with sending the money and the person never received the money. So 2 issues I was dealing with today. Both I use the same methods to deal with them. The first thing is always be polite. I'm telling you, politeness goes a long way when you're dealing with telemarketers that are just trying to do their job without getting in trouble by their boss, do what they can to help you and get on to the next person so they don't have to deal with you anymore. Don't go blowing up on these telephone operators, because then they're just not likely to help you. You know, you just might want to sit there, just throw your phone, but you don't want to do that. First off, might break your phone and you might drop the call. But secondly, you're gonna get these people frustrated, and it's just better to keep a level head. They're dealing with assholes all day long. So if you can be a little bit of a shining light in their cloud of shit they have to deal with every day, they might be more inclined to help you. Don't worry, this phone was already broken. It's always good to get a second opinion. And what I mean by a second opinion is hang up, call again, hope for a different phone operator, and that can be the difference between getting what you want done and getting completely screwed. So that happened to me. And they said, oh, sorry, I can't help you. Hung up, called back. They gave me my tracking number in 30 seconds. So, you know, you could get a new person, you get a grumpy person, or you get a plain idiot on the phone, and sometimes just clearing the slate, starting over, is easier than trying to deal with the same person. Who's the number one kitty that doesn't give a fuck? You are. Still doesn't give a fuck. Alright, so check this out. I'm actually so amazed that this is holding up as well as it is right now. So here's the makeshift landing pad, and it's pretty even. Another concern of mine with this was trying to make it so it was even and it didn't, you know, because when this lands, it comes down hard. So if it's uneven, it's gonna just flip right over. That's where we are right now. I have to let it sit a little bit longer. I'm kind of like touching it sooner than I'm supposed to. That should have been an elbow. It shouldn't have this side thing here. It should just be one hole and then another hole. It shouldn't have this third hole. Got the wrong piece, but it worked. All right, guys, the moment is here. Unfortunately, I did not have my GoPro charged, so I can't set this up. It doesn't have a built-in camera. I'm gonna charge it for a bit. I think it's probably better to take the first flight without the GoPro just in case anything happens. I don't have to worry about the GoPro, I only have to worry about the drone. So we're gonna really hope this works. Uh-oh. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Let's go, it's on. Woo! It's alive! Woohoo! It landed a little strange. I think that was more my fault. I think it landed on too much of a hill. But oh my God, it works. Yes! I'm not gonna waste the battery on that. I'm gonna just get a little bit of charge in my GoPro, put it up, and if this works, I am going to be the happiest person ever. That thing hasn't flown since like probably March. I love when a good plan comes together. But it's even better when a bad plan comes together, so let's angle it down a little bit. Alright, let's keep it low at first. It doesn't seem very... Oh shit! No! God damn it. No! So good news and bad news. Well, the bad news is it's broken. Currently not flyable. Goodish news is it's not broken anywhere new. And I guess the other silver lining is it's not as broken as it was last time. I'm gonna have to stick to a similar method as I did before, but I think this leg piece wasn't the issue. The issue was, and I don't know if you can see it on camera, you might be able to see it on the GoPro footage, this propeller fell off right here. And one propeller fell off, obviously it can't fly, it gets uneven and just twirls down. It landed and broke in the spots that were already weak, so there aren't any new brakes. This is the third crash, I'll be honest. First time I did it, I didn't secure the lug nut on properly. One of them fell off. Second time, I lost that piece and I tried to replace it with a different lug nut that was not the right size. And now this time, one of the ones I thought were on all the way wasn't. So I'm gonna have to, I'll see, and this one's loose too. It's not functional right now, but I should be able to get it back to where it needs to be relatively shortly. Just one glue session. Not the end of the world. I'm kind of happy that, seeing it fall out of the sky is never a good thing, but for what happened, that was okay. In terms of gluing this back together, you can't really do it all in one day. It's a little bit of you gotta fix one part, let it go. Oh crap, there is something new broken. That Actually this one, that's gonna have to do it for today. For that piece, looks pretty on there tight. I just don't want to touch anything. I'm gonna do one thing at a time. This arm could probably use a little. Hey! Nothing went completely well today, but I guess I still feel like I had a good day, so. Sun's going down, about to lose all the light. Probably got a couple more things to do tonight. I know I'm going to the game, the Warriors and Cavs. I'm gonna go watch that at Buffalo Wild Wings probably. Maybe I'll bring you with us.